JP, who led the water post-game celebration?
It was so much water I couldn't even see where it came from. Oh my goodness, it's all cold water too. It's like they put ice in it.
Would you make your first head coaching experience and how it all went? Was it about as expected for you?
Yeah, I mean, it started off slow. Luckily, the players, really got us a really good lead. Bit of a head start, to my coaching debut. My coaching staff, though, Jenny, Jim Borland, Zach Chu, Mo Baker, all those guys. Isaac, they did a great job of just helping me out, not only tonight, but through this whole process. So a lot of gratitude to those guys for just helping me, bringing me along, and we got the first win.
Mike was impressed with the defense at halftime. What did you see as the difference between the second quarter defense that was going great and the third quarter that kind of fell apart?
I think it was just really just our attitude. We kind of let up. We had a big lead going to halftime, so we thought it was just going to be easy. Credit to those guys. They came out and they kind of put their head down and drove the basketball, got to the rim, got a lot of second shots. So it's a learning lesson for us. We got to always be prepared, be ready, and to tell the two halves.
Jarace was kind of proud of how quickly you guys have come together and felt each other out. What do you attribute kind of that success to, being together for just like a week now?
I think it's the credit to the guys that we have on this team. I think Andrew's a great leader. Bennett's doing a great job of, just galvanizing the troops, being talkative, being vocal. Isaiah Jackson's doing the same. So those guys have been around the Patriots organization for a little bit, so they know kind of how we do things, how we run things, and everybody else is just following suit.
What impression from where you saw from Jarace?
Say it again?
What impression from what you saw from Jarace, especially on the defensive end?
His defensive end, the defensive end, he was great. Like I said, he can really move his feet. He can really move his feet. Protected the rim some as well. Like I said, very versatile guy both on the offensive end as well as the defensive end. So he really helped us a bunch tonight.
Has it been decided whether the core guys will play another game just yet?
Not to my knowledge. I'm going to operate as if they're playing. Hopefully they do play, and hopefully we can get some more wins.
What more do you want to see from Isaiah? Anything else in particular? Maybe just fouling less?
He has to foul less. That's something I think he's getting better at. But he's so athletic. He's so gifted. He feel like he can pluck any ball or block any shot. So we don't want to take away all of his aggressiveness, but we do have to kind of limit his fouls a little bit.
Did you take a moment on the stage to kind of absorb the moment, being your first game? Anything like that for yourself?
Maybe a little bit. When I felt like we had the game won, it was just like a breath of fresh air, and just happy for our guys, happy for the coaching staff, and I know they're all happy for me. So it's refreshing.
It's a big group of improvement. I'm still missing, and I still have a lot of time for the beginning of the season.
Anything you're hoping to add to your game a lot in these, whether that's on the offensive end or defensive end, that you get a chance to do as much last year?
I think it's defense. I think if I get my defense as high as my offensive, level, I think I'm gonna be a great player. My goal is to be the best two-way player in this league, and I'm not saying it because it sounds good. I actually mean it. I'm trying to watch. Kobe was one of the greatest two-way players. We don't really notice it because he was so good on offense. But I'm really trying to lock in on defense.
How do you feel like you've gotten better? Do you feel like you're better than you were 3 months ago, and what do you think has improved?
I've been probably just keeping the game simple. I feel like I've always been a threat on offense, like I said, and defensively, I think there was one possession I had on the baseline. I got the steal, but I think it's those kind of plays I'm trying to make. At least 2 of them every quarter, and I feel like it's going to take my game to the next level.
Have you, beyond watching maybe Kobe or other players like that, what other things maybe have you done to kind of prepare yourself or know what you need to do, whether it's looking back at your own film or sitting with one of the coaches and doing such?
For sure. I've been working. I've really been working this offseason. Watching film as well has been a big part of me improving. And you know, and I feel like the one thing with me is I'm so hard on myself, and, you know, I'm trying to think it as an advantage instead of disadvantage. You know, I'm being so hard on myself about me missing a shot that's going to result in me taking 500 shots in a workout, you know, just stuff like that. So, yeah.
Is that anything you talk with Lou when you were together or when you're just having those conversations?
Yeah, for sure. Me and Lou has been, you know, working hard as well. We've been working out together a little bit, and I'm going home probably soon, and so I'm trying to get some work in as well. You know, he's one of the best defenders in the NBA right now, so it should be good.
What do you think of all the additions that you guys have made this offseason? Do you think that kind of helps the team, and anything that makes it?
It does help a lot. You know, having you know, Jarace, who's coming from Houston. You know, Houston is known for playing defense. His energy is unmatched. You know, what, like, you guys probably don't see it, but on and off the court, he's always the same. And I feel like these are the kind of guys that we need in order for us, you know, to keep winning and make the playoffs next year. Same thing for Ben Shepherd.
Do you think that you guys played really fast last year? I think fourth in the league pace in the league with Bruce Brown. Like, do you think you guys can play even faster next year? How do you
Sure. We have adding Bruce Brown and the rookies and, you know, Obi Toppin. It's going to be ridiculous. You know, hopefully we have you know, a better season. I think we're due to have a better season, and having those guys on a fast break with Ty is going to be, you know, amazing.
How do you feel your chemistry with Andrew Nemhard has evolved since you guys played your first number in the game last year together?
It's improved a lot. You know, me and Drew got to spend a lot of time since we've been here, and even back in Indy. You know, and I got drafted at the same time as him, so you know, I'm trying to have a connection with him as well, but, you know, also the other guys on the team.
What impressed you about Jarace in particular tonight, especially on the defensive end?
And he's different. His presence, you know, is unbelievable. His wingspan is great, and like I said, I love his energy. You know, I think that's the one thing that we're going to need from him. You know, obviously coming as a rookie, you know, playing defense really hard and obviously helping the team win.
Jarace, what did you make of your first minutes with this team?
I feel like I got more comfortable as the game went on. Didn't shoot the ball well, but I feel like I defended pretty well, rebounded the ball pretty well. Got a couple assists, found my teammates, but I mean, I'm just ready to get one under my belt, so I felt good out there.
You feel a little nervous or jittery on those first couple shots or anything like that?
Nah, just wasn't falling. I would say, I mean, they felt good. One of them didn't feel too good, but I mean, besides that one, I feel most of them felt good. It wasn't too bad a shot, so I just got to hit.
Is there anything that surprised you or felt different, or just about the vibe and this team or the NBA game?
I was just surprised how well we just like gel and click together. Like found each other on cuts, back doors, a couple lobs. Like I feel like we have really good chemistry early, so I was kind of surprised. I thought it would be a little bit more sloppy or more turnovers.
What all did you like about your defensive game? Like I said, just kind of break that down. What did you like about what you did on the perimeter, also especially the blocks?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like I guarded the guards pretty well, kept them in front, made them take tough twos, defended bigs pretty well too. Got them miss a couple chips. So I feel like overall I had a pretty good defensive game.
You had a steal early on Bilal. How much did that kind of help when you get, you know, have a kind of game changer play to start there and take the ball away? Just what's that do to get you comfortable?
Yeah, I feel it just ups our energy as a team. I mean, it definitely gets me going. Just getting blocks, steals, rebounds, just anything on the defensive end just to help me find my rhythm in the game.
Can you take us through that one big block that you had where it had the Tyrese and the other guys kind of out of their seats? What did you see there?
I mean, he was coming down the lane. Seeing him go up, I went up. I just got that one.
What did you make of that free throw that you were the only one that knew it was the last one?
I mean, like, because I was shooting the free throw, he was like 2. I was like, bro, I already shot one. So I was just, in my head, I was like, if I miss, I know nobody going to go for it.
I thought you might be getting a tech, but you knew it was...
Nah, I mean, yeah, I shot one. I made the first one. I mean, I got 2 free throws, so.
Any initial thoughts on playing with Andrew Nemhard and what he can do for you on the offensive side of the floor?
I love his game. Offensively, defensively, he's a pest. Great ball mover, never takes bad shots. I feel like he's just a really solid point guard. So, I mean, I've had a great time with him out there today.
You were talking about chemistry on the offensive end. What do you like about what you guys did on the defensive end? Especially, I think, 10 points in the second quarter. It seemed like you and Isaiah were really swinging on guys. What did you like about how you guys moved together on the defensive end?
I feel like it was our communication more than anything. Like just putting guys in the right spots, talking, rotating, blocking shots, but also getting out and running too. So I feel like we had a pretty complete game in terms of defense.
How about playing alongside Ben and what he's able to do out on the floor? Mathurin.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he just makes the game so easy. I mean, he draws so much attention, great downhill driver, creates offensive rebound opportunities. Just a really solid player. So, I mean, it definitely makes the game easier for me.